Let's see. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card and the first part of this two-part reading. It's Five of Wands is the overall energy. This is like playing tug-of-war in your mind. Back and forth, back and forth. It's almost a should I, shouldn't I, or, is this good, is this bad? It's just tug-of-war, mental tug-of-war. Okay, so we have some cards left for the second part of the reading. So the Five of Wands is surrounding your entire reading. Well, just like it looks like. See all those, wands are about fresh starts and new beginnings, also about passion, okay? So it's like, this is a mental, like, going back and forth about what is the right thing, what should I do here? And so this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to find out a lot more about this card as we go on, why it surrounds your entire reading. Up in your highest energy is the Five of Cups. You are disappointed in love. You've been disappointed. That's what it's all about. Look how down you look. But I call this the card of hope in love because there's two full cups right above this figure. So there's still hope in love, even though you're down about it. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. So if for some reason you're like, you can't decide. You can't decide if love is good or not, I got the Queen of Pentacles next to the Five of Cups and right above the Five of Wands. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this is your energy, Virgo. One of those could be strong around this reading also. But you have a pentacle. You're very grounded. You're very secure. You're very stable. If you look closely at the Queen, all the cards are male or female. And the Kings and Queens are very mature thinking. But you're looking at that pentacle as if you really cherish and you know that you have it. And I think part of the tug-of-war here, if this is your reading, because this is a general reading and will not resonate with everybody, you're going back and forth, I think, on whether you should even consider handing that pentacle out at all, okay? I have the Strength card right next to the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this tells me that you will find the strength and the courage to do what you know you need to do. So stop worrying. You're going to figure it out, and you're going to do the right thing. It might take some strength. It might take some courage, because you have been disappointed in love before. But whatever it is, you will figure it out, and you will do the right thing. I have the Two of Pentacles under the Five of Cups and next to the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're on the fence, is what it is. You're standing on one leg. You're holding a pentacle in each arm. You're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to stay grounded. You can only stay in this position for so long. So, you're hanging in there. You got ships, as you notice. I don't know. I want to point those out in the background. See the ships? So it is all about a ship coming in, maybe. And you're wondering whether or not you should give it a chance or not. There might be a ship coming in for you. I have the Knight of Pentacles next to the Five of Wands and under the Strength card. So, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. But this is the slowest moving energy in the deck. You may be slow. It just may be slow energy around this whole situation. But it looks like it might be coming forward, but slowly working it out. There's no hurry. I don't feel a hurry here. I feel like this is just something you need to get through, or this situation needs to get through. I have the Ace of Swords under the Two of Pentacles and next to the Three of Pentacles. So this is going to really help you to get balance from that Two of Pentacles. And it's all about truth. It's all about clarity. That is going to light your way. The more truth, the more clarity. Look at all the light around that sword. And it comes through conversation. So, under the Two of Pentacles, next to the Three of Pentacles, which is under the Five of Wands. So this is about not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward. This is about butting heads. This is about, might have to do with that Five of Cups here. It might have to do with three's a crowd. But this is unwanted. It's not really a good energy. It's not being able to work together. It's not seeing eye to eye. And so, you're frustrating with this. I feel like, it's kind of it's a push and pull situation, okay? I have the High Priestess next to the Three of Pentacles and under the Knight of Pentacles. So the High Priestess, look at the moon there. The moon is enlightening you. It's saying pay attention to your gut feelings. Pay attention to what your heart, your gut, your head, let them all come together. Trust and believe in yourself and in your decisions. And you will find the strength to do what it is you need to do. You will have the answers that you're looking for. You'll have a lot of those answers that way, but always seek the truth and clarity. Okay, Virgos, we're taking out the second part of your reading. What else is it that you need to know? Oh, I see a soulmate in here. Oh my goodness. So I have the Two of Wands next to the Strength card. So this is your energy. You're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're looking out over the world and you're contemplating. You're just thinking about what does your future look like? What does it hold for you in moving forward? You are ready, I think, to move forward. But like I say, I think you're taking your time on moving forward. I think you need to take your time because you're going through some things here. I have the King of Cups next to the Two of Wands. This is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy. You have a full, look at that huge cup of love. You got a big pentacle. You got a big cup of love. You're very grounded. You're passionate too because I have the Ace of Wands right next to this card. You have a lot to offer if you want to offer it, okay? So you have this huge cup of love. You're holding it close for now. And that is just what's going on. So next to the King of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Now you're holding that wand in the Two of Wands of fresh starts and new beginnings, but the Ace of Wands is here and you have a fresh start, new beginning. I think that you're going to have to be dealing with or are dealing with because we have the Five of Wands here. So this is coming in. Your life is changing in a way. So I feel like it's sort of like, getting through the hurt. You remember the hurt. I think you do want love. You have love that you could share. You could be grounded. You have a lot of decisions in front of you, it looks like. Do you want to come forward with a pentacle eventually? You'll figure it out because you have the Strength card. I have the Knight of Swords under the Two of Wands and next to the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you have questions and you're going to seek truth and clarity. Yeah. So you do it. You go out there and you've got your sword and you're taking action and getting the answers to your questions. I have the King of Pentacles right next to the Knight of Swords and under the King of Cups. Earth energy again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There's a soulmate here. Look, King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a soulmate here. Both are grounded. Both are stable, secure. Both are mature thinking. I think maybe that's why you're struggling, because it looks like you're struggling mentally a little bit here. And so this King of Pentacles, look how big that pentacle is. So, and it's under the King of Cups. I think there is a soulmate in your life or coming in that is very grounded. And I think this is what's throwing you off a little bit here. Follow your intuition, trust and believe in yourself, and ask the questions. And that's really all you need to do. You will find the strength and courage to do whatever it is that's best for you to do in moving forward. The Ace of Pentacles is right next to the King of Pentacles, and under the Ace of Wands, passion and security. The passion with the Ace of Wands, security, stability, also fresh starts, new beginnings, and it's very grounded. Looks like there could be an offer in the future of commitment. I have the Knight of Cups under the Knight of Swords and next to the High Priestess. This is a sincere offer. You know, whoever this soulmate is, they're being sincere. In case you're wondering, that could, because it's under the Knight of Swords. But your intuition can tell you that, whether they're sincere or not. And they are. This is a very sincere offer. And it's a cup of love. And it starts at something small, like phone number, have your phone number, you know, when you go to a cup of coffee or a walk or something like that. It starts small, but it's sincere. There's no ulterior motives here. And then next to the Knight of Cups and under the King of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. I think you are up in your head about this. Of course, we have the Five of Wands surrounding your entire reading. You are holding that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. And I feel like you're kind of guarded here as far as moving forward. It's just, it has to do with this other energy that I'm picking up in the first part of your reading. The spilled cups of love, you know? And so, in some ways, this is a burden because you need, I think you need to trust. I think you need to learn to trust again. I feel like you've been through a kind of a rough time, especially with that Five of Cups and your highest energy. And getting past it, you're probably still healing. I have the Fool's energy right next to the Nine of Wands and under the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Fool's energy is moving too fast. This is dancing along with your head in the clouds. Not really looking toward the future, just kind of living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. Until finally someone comes to the edge of the cliff. I think this is what you're worried about. Coming to the edge of the cliff. And when that happens, somebody starts to look toward the future and the other one does not. And that creates conflict, and then things a lot of times end up falling apart. So that's why it's called the Fool's energy, even though it's fun to be in it while you're in it. Because it's right below the Ace of Pentacles. And if you're living in the Fool's energy, I think you already know this, I feel like, because you're very grounded in your... Yeah, you figure things out, and I think you get up in your head, but yeah, so that could be a burden, this Fool's energy, and I think you're trying to be sure, especially with that Knight of Swords here, that you are not living in the Fool's energy. Let's take out a Guardian Angel and Spirit Guide card. So there's definitely a soulmate coming in. The soulmate is very grounded and they're very sincere. Okay. And I think you have passion. I mean, the Ace of Wands, it just glows, and you have a lot to offer somebody if you want. That's something you're going to have to decide as you go along. But follow your intuition, seek out the truth and the clarity, and take your time. The Knight of Pentacles, just take your time. You'll figure it out. Okay, here we go. Let's take out a Guardian Angel card for you. Let's see what kind of message they have for you that might or might not have to do with this reading. Down in here. It's the Two of Action. So I'm going to read it to you. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. Okay? There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So stop worrying about the Fool's energy. Okay, this is like the details of the moment right here. And keep your eyes on the big picture and take your time. Two of Action. Good advice.